Coach Cory Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be quick and easy ways that you can pick up women on Facebook and make a date and engage whether or not they're interested in you. Well, I would treat Facebook the same way that I talk about in my article, The Ultimate Online Dating Profile. If you go to Google and Google Cory Wayne, The Ultimate Online Dating Profile, because the idea is that the only way you can really raise a girl's level of interest in you is in person, and you can't do it over Facebook chat. You can talk and chit-chat, but at the end of the day, your goal should be to meet up for a drink. It doesn't have to be alcohol if you're not a drinker. You can meet up for a cup of coffee or something like that. Just because it's cheap, it's quick, you can spend 10 to 15 minutes, and if there's no real connection, you say, hey, it was really great meeting you, but I got to run. I got to get back to the office, or I got plans later, have a great night. But if things go really well and you got chemistry, you can say, hey, why don't we go across the street and have some appetizers or whatever, and you can just naturally roll into a date in the evening. But the idea is you want to be quick and you want to get to the point, and you want to find out whether the girl's in or out. And so I got an email here from a guy who's asking that very question. He says, hey, Cory, what's up? I've seen quite a bit of your video coaching newsletters on YouTube, and the stuff is gold. And I've recently purchased your ebook for my iPhone, and I can't put the thing down. It's crazy how much you notice when you read the material, take a step back, and realize how accurate it all is. It also helps you find the confidence within yourself that makes you a better person. I just wanted to get your input regarding sending inbox messaged and direct messages through Facebook and Twitter. There are so many women that I see on both Facebook and Twitter that I would love to get to know, but since I do not have their numbers and I do not see them that much in person, I find it hard to believe that their interest level would be above 51% if I sent them a message out of nowhere. In these cases, is it best to just let them go and meet women through traditional mediums? Or is there a way that I can approach these women effectively through message? Your input would be greatly appreciated. Well, it's interesting what you say when you say, I find it hard to believe that their interest level would be above 51%. In other words, you're saying, Cory, there's some girls on Facebook that I know, that I've met, but I don't really see them that often in person, but I've talked to them, they're on my Facebook, and so you're already saying, I don't think I deserve them. It could never happen. There's no way that they could like me. And that tells me that you haven't talked to enough women and interacted with enough women and asked enough women out to overcome your fears and your doubts of thinking that you're worthy. Because you got to understand how this stuff affects you. And it's like your fear. Human beings have two primary fears. The first one is fear that they're not enough. In other words, that they ain't got what it takes. And in this case, I would say you have a limiting belief that's telling you you ain't got what it takes to get or to land one of these girls. And the other fear is fear that you won't be loved or accepted by your friends, family, your peer group. And so most people in life, that's what holds them back from asking that person out that they like or that they want, or going for that job that they've always wanted, or going back to college or changing careers, or starting that business they've always wanted, or starting that exercise routine if they're overweight, they don't want to be laughed at or whatever. And so their fears keep them paralyzed, and it keeps them on the sidelines, and that's what's happening to you here. And at the end of the day, if you've already met these girls and you know them, you've physically seen them, but you've never asked them out in person, it's really simple. If you know, pick the girls that you like and just send them a simple message. Just say, hey, I really enjoyed meeting you, or it's like, hey, Denise, this is Cory. Hey, I wanted to see if you wanted to get together for a drink sometime. When are you free? It's just a simple message like that. It just communicates, hey, you seem like a really nice guy when we met. I haven't seen you in a while. When are you free to get together for a drink? Don't complicate things. It's just simple, direct, to the point. Because masculine energy is all about purpose, drive, mission, succeeding, accomplishing things in life. And women like it when a guy is direct and he gets to the point. Because they don't know whether or not you had a girlfriend or you were dating somebody. You could have just been on Facebook and you see a girl and she posts a picture, she's got a funny comment or something. And just say, hey, you seem like a really nice gal. I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but I wanted to get together, see when you're free to get together for a drink. And send that. See how they respond. And if they like you and they had some interest, they'll reciprocate and they'll send you their number and they'll agree to meet you. And they'll make definite plans with you. But if they're not really that interested, they'll say, well, I don't really know you that well, or I'm not sure, or let's talk for a little bit while. You know, they'll stall, and the idea is that you want to spend your time with women who really like you. And if you've got 20, 30, 40, 50 girls on there, I don't know how many of those girls that you really like or that are really that you think are really attractive, but it's a numbers game. And send them all a message. All the ones that you like, send them all a message, because it's simply a numbers game. You just have to get through the no's to get to the yeses. But you miss 100% of the pitches that you don't swing at. And you've allowed, at least up until this point in your life, you've allowed your fear of the unknown, your fear of rejection, fear that they ain't got what it takes to land one of these girls, because you'd be surprised. You'll be shocked at a girl you think, oh, this girl never go out with me, and you ask her out, and she'll be excited and enthused that you finally asked her out. And when you're actually sitting there having a drink with her, she'll say, oh, I always thought you were really a good-looking guy, but I never thought you'd ask me out. And she'll say stuff like that to you, and inside you'll be going, oh my God. But until you ask enough girls out on dates and you go out with enough girls on dates, you haven't done enough. You haven't taken enough action to help you overcome those fears and those limiting beliefs. So if you do this and you ask them all out, you might get a couple of them. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want one special lady, it only takes one. It only takes one great girl. So get busy, ask these girls out, keep it real simple. Just say, hey, it's been a while, or hey, you're a great girl with a great personality. I'd love to get together for a drink sometime. When are you free? Send that in a message. And if she's interested, she'll say, oh, I'm free on Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or whatever. And then say, great, how about we meet Wednesday night at a place that you know and she knows that's close by. Make definite plans, exchange phone numbers, and just tell her, hey, if something comes up, I'll text you or I'll call you. Otherwise, I'll just see you there. And she'll agree to that. Once she sends that back, agreeing to it, say, awesome, well, I look forward to seeing you again. And that's all you got to say. You don't have to talk or chit-chat or send 100 fucking Facebook messages back and forth or chat 100 times. I mean, the girl is either into you or she's not. Very simple. Don't complicate things. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max and give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on the right-hand side of my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. If you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side of the download page, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install it, and only a few more seconds after that to complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer, my coaching videos and the articles on my website, you can show your appreciation by going to my website, and on the Wibia toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen, there's a PayPal donate button. Click the donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.